So how familiar are you guys with like Ohio State and the history of their women's basketball program? Because they used to be really, really good.
Yeah, not super familiar with the history of the program, but obviously I know it's a historical place, the pyramid and everything. Studied their team this year, but I don't know.
Yeah, same. Not super familiar, but I know it's been really good. I mean, it's always been an elite program.
Have you played? You haven't obviously, but have you played at the pyramid? Or
Never have. I've been there for our men's volleyball national championship last year, but never played there.
So smaller than Poly, but I'm told it still has a lot of energy. So what was it like?
It was a great atmosphere for that. I mean, it was volleyball, so a different sport, but I remember it being a very cool place to be in, and the energy was like it was really loud, it was rocking, so it was cool.
I know rebounding has been a huge emphasis, especially defensive rebounding. It sounded like it was coming up pretty hard today. What are you guys really emphasizing in terms of rebounding?
I think it's just boxing out an effort. Like we all can box out. We're tall. We're very athletic. It's just effort, like doing it constantly and being like disciplined.
Yeah. I also say I think as kind of vet now, like the first 2 years I've been here, we've always been one of the best rebounding teams in the country, and that's kind of been a staple of this program. So I think getting back to that and emphasizing just in the past months, I've really like high effort, high intensity, and a really good focus on that. So I think just prioritizing rebounding because that's been a staple of the program.
How are you feeling? I mean, you're back to normal pretty much?
Yeah, pretty good. I think every single week and every single game I'm like starting to get more comfortable, and I'm feeling really good. Obviously wanted to come back as soon as I could, but I think it did take a little bit to get into rhythm and kind of find normal for me, but I'm feeling good.
What's it been like playing with Kiki and learning her coming to America?
Yeah, it's been super fun. Watching you practice every day, like the same way every day, very hard, doing extra work. So I think she's been a really good role model, and we'll keep doing that for the next year too. And it's been fun playing with her.
Before the season started, Corey said that JB was going to be an X factor for you guys. How has she kind of made that X factor?
Yeah, I think just the energy and ability that JB brings is like something that not a lot of teams have. We haven't had in the past. And I think someone with her skill set, she can really guard 1 through 5, and she's super versatile, super athletic. And I think like having her presence here on this team is something that's really helped us, and it's kind of helped us take that next step this year.
Yeah.
She definitely has a lot of energy, like you said, and a lot of personality for sure. So has she done or said anything either on or off the court that's like, oh my god, that's totally JB? Like,
Totally JB.
I don't know if there's anything specific. Like some things that remind me, like at practice, she would do like celebrations called too small. Like some of the practice players called her too small if she's posting up and like little things.
Yeah, I think her celebrations, like she's super competitive. Like even in the summer, like that's when I first started to see it. Like we were playing pickup, and because of how competitive she was, like just within the team, like that would make us better and make our pickup more competitive. So I think just that like constant energy on how her she works is something that like we really value.
One from Sioux Favor Women's Hoops World. You guys traveled up to Washington, had your first Big Ten challenge. What did you learn about yourselves and the team from that game at Washington?
Yeah, I mean, every night in the Big Ten is going to be a really competitive game. So I think just being prepared and preparing well throughout the entire week to just go out there and face an opponent. And Washington's a great team, and they've always been a really good team, super well coached. So I think just continuing to stay ready and first of all to be just be able to compete every single game.
Yeah, I think it was a good example of what it's going to be like from now on, traveling to play those tough Big Ten games. So I think we learned from that how we have to prepare for the games and how we have to be ready for every single game.
Yeah.